$1.4 billion on security for the two national conventions. $1.4 billion. That's a lot of money to spend to save the very people we most like to see killed by terrorists. Aren't these the same assholes who are sending our families to die in Jalalabad and Kabul? Like, they should be willing to risk the same shit in New York and Boston. I don't think that's fair, because that money is more than every soldier in Iraq makes in an entire year. Seriously, to save $1.4 billion? Alright, I'm not saying we should kill our politicians, but to save that kind of money, that's a risk I am willing to take. I don't care where you stand on politics. Think about what we can do with this money. Let's say, I understand we need politicians in our society, we do. So let's take the first half of the money and genetically engineer better politicians. Ones that can fly, shoot laser beams out of their eyes. If they hook up with an intern, it'll be a hot one. Let's be frank, Monica Lewinsky was a truck, and I'm still trying to understand. I shouldn't be able to nail hotter chicks than the president. That's what I'm saying. She got the job because she had a perfect 4.0. It was her score on hot or not. That's the website that the kids enjoy these days. I just think it's ridiculous. Let's take this money, let's spend it on good things. Let's take $300 million of it, and let's spend it on education so we don't have to spend it on prisons later. Because the number one cause of crime in this country is dumbass. Seriously, you heard some of these stories? Oh, there's one story. Came out of Arkansas. Pure coincidence, I'm sure. Alright, so this guy in Arkansas robs a convenience store. The cops find him right away. You know how the cops found him right away? When he was robbing the convenience store, he was wearing a hat with his name on it. He robbed a convenience store wearing his name. If I were the cops, I'd think that's pretty fucking convenient. These are the people who are causing crime in this country. And I understand that $300 million is not enough to solve all the stupidity in this country. It's not. But if with one master stroke, we can help with crime and education at the same time by taking all of our worst criminals and sending them back to high school. Because that shit's worse than prison. Oh, you think solitary confinement is bad? Try being stuffed in a locker 5 days a week. Eating prison food while ignoring your soulmate's advances? No. That is nothing compared to getting a heaping spoonful of steak-ups, tater tots, and cigarette ash from Dolores Monthly while the pool table ignores you. Oh, anal rape's a big problem? Oh, that got you down? No, anal rape is nothing. Nothing. When you compare it to going to your prom stag after spending a year's worth of lawn mowing money on a tux limo and flowers for some bitch you forgot to say yes to another guy. That's even happened to me. Just put it out there. Let's take this money, let's do some good with this money. Let's take $100 million and let's tackle the problem of farm subsidies. You know what farm subsidies are? It's when the U.S. government, in an effort to control supply and demand, pays farmers to stop growing food. Yeah, we're going to pay the homeless not to eat next. It's going to be great. What are we doing? In a world where millions of people go hungry every day, we're paying farmers to not grow food? If only there were a way to solve both problems. Let's take the money, let's buy the food and give it to the hungry people. And that will solve the third problem, which is getting that overfed, guilt-tripping bitch Sally Struthers off of late-night TV once and for all. For just the price of a cup of coffee per day, she can shut her pie on one and I'm not ready for president, I just got a few ideas, alright? Let's take some more money, let's take $200 million and combat the worst problem we have in this country, which is gas prices. Almost $2 a gallon? $2 a gallon! That should come with a massage and a happy ending. The hell is we paying $2 a gallon? That is insane. Do you know that Mobil made $220 billion last year and Iraq only made $13 billion? If Mobil gave a shit about you, they would just go out and buy Iraq. Dress while you're out there. Some meals. We don't give a fuck. Just help us. In the meantime, we're paying $2 a gallon. You know what? $200 million will not make a dent in Mobil's business plan. But here's what we do. We can hire a lawyer, we can hire a team of lawyers to police mobile, and fine them $20 every time they fuck over the American public like we're a drunken cheerleader. And then what we do is we take all the money, and since that is their business plan, we take all the money and we buy back Mobil and all the oil companies, and we give them back to the U.S. government so we can stop getting screwed over by the oil companies and reassert our constitutionally given right to get screwed over by our own goddamn government. Like the forefathers intended. That thing's ridiculous. And then, you know what, let's take another $50 million, let's bribe MTV to never air another episode of Newlyweds. I think that's a good plan. And someone's booing, that's great. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashley Simpson. Her career would be nothing if it weren't for her dumbass sister. Either way, we've done the calculations, and I'm sure all of you have been writing this down. We've got $50 million left. What do we do with the final $50 million? Fuck it, let's go to Vegas. You guys want to go to Vegas? Yeah, let's go to Vegas, and let's put it all on Black 6. Roulette, all Black 6. Why Black 6? Because George Bush would hate that. And here's why. Not because he's against gambling. No, because he's against Black 6, because 6 is the number of times that Jenna passed out at a keg party last year. And black represents the black people who will not be voting for George Bush in this election. Which, of course, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's Colin Powell. Colin Powell's going to go for him. And I'm still kidding, because Colin Powell's white. Now, what happens if the number hits? What happens if Black 6 hits? If you've done the math, then we have $1.8 billion. What do we do with that money? $1.8 billion? I say we invest in our military. We're not to invade another country, because frankly we've run out. So let's invest in our military. We'll form a team of super soldiers, and their one job will be to find and hunt down and cancel Nick and Jessica once and for all. One plan, 2 gunshots, world fucking peace. Are you with me?